Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. How everybody doing today? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Fahara FV, and I am here with the Kings of Company. Man, we're going to have an amazing show today, and I just want everybody to just get online and share right now. Just get online and share right now. We got an amazing show coming before you really soon. Um, how y'all been doing, man? Been missing y'all. Been missing y'all a lot. Um, it's been crazy. The last 2 weeks been really cool. Really dope. I've been missing y'all. I kind of wish we can do it every week so I can come in and talk to y'all and we can all be on one accord and have fun together and everything. But I totally understand, with the schedules with everybody and how everything goes right now. Living is just like totally different after this pandemic, and I just want everybody to hop on board, get on track of new things and new beginnings. That's why we pretty much do the show. And if you hadn't already, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications of the Kings of Company. Please do that, Kings of Company. I mean, we do this for y'all. We are very appreciative to have y'all watching and be with us twice a month. And it's just an amazing experience every time. And I want to bring in another member of the Kings of Company, one of the greats to ever do it. Man, so excited to have this brother on the team, man. Original member right here. I want y'all to give it up for the one and only, the Law. What's going on, man?
What's going on? What's going on, man? How's everything going?
Oh man, everything's good, man. Had to get this set up right from last week, man. You already know it.
Yeah, I got you. I was just thinking I need to get me an extended arm so I can have on my stuff and actually pull out on my mic.
Yeah, but a lot of people actually they use this same mic, but they put it right above them outside of the range of the, you know what I'm saying? And it worked
Yeah,
pretty good, you know what I'm saying? If you turn the mic all the way up, you have a situation where you don't even, the mic is not even seen, but you have mic quality.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's
I'm actually using my mic right now, and it's like right in front of me, and I got the camera, in front of the mic.
yeah.
So I'm actually using my mic. I don't have it turned up as much, but yeah, I kind of like how your feel is, have it next to you. They just look dope.
Yeah, man. I'm sure I appreciate it, man. This So how everything going, man? How your last 2 weeks been?
It's been cool, man. I had a little nephew come in the world, man, and so it's been a good roller coaster, put it that way. We was waiting for this guy for 2 days, so I was
Yeah.
like up every hour from 4 o'clock on the fourth to I think he came in the world on the at 6 o'clock p.m. on the fifth. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was all over the place. So that's been my thing right now,
Yeah.
and just really, super excited to see him here. So now I got three nephews and three. It's really four nieces. We lost one of them, but it's three nieces and stuff like that. So now my plate is full, man, and it's like I want to leave something for them, build something for them that they can actually enter into
Yeah.
and leave something there and say, hey, my uncle left something for us, or my uncle created something for us so that we can have and do those things. So, yeah, so that's how my week been, man. Kind of happy that this weather is changing a little bit. Get out there, play a little golf.
I got you. I got you.
So, but that's it.
That's the business. That's the business, man. Glad I seen you posted, man. Congratulations to you.
Yeah,
So,
no doubt.
that's amazing experience, man. To have to have little people around, man, and everybody. And building is like amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think of the youth, I think of building, man. And it's always a great experience, man. Big shouts out to Erica Docker. She said, "Congratulations, Law."
Thank you. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Erica, for that.
Yeah, and thank
Yeah,
you, Erica.
she got number one fan right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's always a blessing to have people around you that support, you know, and we pretty much talk about that every episode as well. Is having those people around that support us and having just the support of people around you in entrepreneurship. Have people that rock with you, have people that want to be a part of what you're doing, to walk into your vision. Cause that's one thing I've been on the last week is vision. You know, as far as like working a job for somebody else or something like that, because that's what I pretty much do for a living. I mean, I have a service, so within the service, I talk to so many people and do the job. You know what I'm saying, that they pay me to do. So it's like even with working a job, do we like? It's like I was talking to my one of my friends the other day is like creating like the vision of these people and what they have, the vision for what they have, and we go and work for these people all the time, which you as you call them, our investors. You know, so we work in their vision, but within us working their vision, we could be working on our own vision as well. You know, so that's why I'm glad that we collabed and we took these years, man, and made something possible that we can do something like this and give to the public for free. So I've been on vision all week, man. So is there anything new or anything in particular that you have going on right now that you want to share with the people? Any new adventures right now?
So it's trying to get this, this TV show straight. Because I will have a TV show coming out called "This Is My City." I need to make some adjustments real quick, but that's super exciting for me. Is that once we get this TV show going, I can highlight. Even though I say this is my city, it's anybody who comes on. I want your city to know that their positivity. There's things that coming in your city that is amazing. So I'm working on this TV show. I'm trying to see the format of how I want it, what I would like to do. But the amazing thing is that Comcast. It'll be on Comcast Channel 17 here in Memphis area, North Mississippi, and Arkansas, West Memphis, Arkansas, and it'll be on. But they've now upgraded the system to where now we can, I can take this feed from if I was to use StreamYard or Zoom, and I can stream it straight there. So now
Wow.
it's super easy now. I used to have a TV show 4 years ago, and I used to have to put them on the CDs, take it down to Comcast, they put it on, whatever. But now it's super easy, and so now to create that content will be so easy, and I'll be able to create the content and spit it out. And so I'm super excited about that. Get back on TV and really put my voice out there, but also highlighting good things that are happening in the city. Great people doing great things, and stop and get away from all this negative stuff. Like we got enough negativity in the world that's being highlighted, but I think it's more positive thing that's happening in the world than negativity. But we just don't
Right.
highlight it. And so I'm trying to get in the marketplace and in the and I'll get off this horse. I'm trying to get in a way where we put more positivity out there,
Right.
and then we highlight people and give people platforms. I'm tired of having these big name people only get the platforms. Big name people only come on these shows. There's some people who behind the scenes that are grinding just as much, and they are putting up their time in it. So they need their highlight. They need their 15 minutes of fame. And so that's what I'm actually working on.
Awesome, awesome, man. It's great to hear, man. Congratulations again on this situation. That's a awesome situation to have, and to be like on the TV. I remember at one point I was on public access, and with the local. Many people don't take advantage of that opportunity. To be, even if it's just, what I'm saying, a few cities, a few states, but and she said, "Whoa, beautiful." You already know it. But I don't understand why people don't take their opportunity or even check in to see how to do that stuff when they got something going like that could be profitable, that could be that can get their vision out to the masses. You know, I mean, I take it all. You know, like whatever comes to me, whatever I see, I pitch it and I put it out there, man. So congratulations on that again, man. That's awesome what you got going right now.
Man, I appreciate it, man. You know, ABW. I say this all the time. ABW. Always be working. Always be
Always be
working.
working.
Always be working.
Hey, that's words from the law right there, man. You always have a quote, man, that I know I'm gonna have to take with me for the rest of my life, every episode, man.
Hey man, I'm a quote magnet, man. I'm a quote magnet. It's just my thoughts and things that things that I quote and things that I put out there is things I say to myself. You know, I'm not a speaker that's out here that's just creating, not living what they say. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of people that can speak, but do they really live what they telling people who they have influence on? Are the people that have their ear? Are they really when they giving this stuff out there? Are they really using it? And so I really use what I tell, what I speak out, what I quote. It is out there. Like the last time, we talked about the coffee bean and macaroni. I literally told
Yeah,
my nephew that. You could ask my nephew, do I ask him that? He would tell you yes. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
literally live what I say and try to exercise it. Because I feel like you can't exercise, or if you can't, I put it this way, if you cannot perform what you telling other people, you're a fraud. And then
Mm,
when you trying to get people to do something and you're not doing it and they try to go do it, they're gonna point fingers at you. And so,
right.
whatever I put out there, man, is what's happening in my life for real, for real.
I
Even the
got
even
you,
the
man.
hurt and the pain.
Yeah, that's just part of being a man of your word, you know. And that's if you speak the word, man, live it. You know, don't speak it and don't give it energy. Don't put it out to the masses. You know, it's like if you speak it, that's what it is. His quotes helped me so much. Oh yes, I mean that's what this is for. You know, it's like I learn every episode. You know, I truly do learn something new every episode. Like Miss Docker be on here teaching us a lot. You know what I'm saying? She be coming with some quotes of her own. You know, so it's like all of us working together to build for the better of the future for our youngins. You know, like you said, you got a new you got a new youngin coming into life, man, and it's like we building for this situation right here because we're gonna be gone one day. You know, and we want to build these opportunities and these platforms for our kids, nieces and nephews, the people up under us, so we can be remembered in that way. You know, big shouts out to Jenny Minnie. That's Jennifer. Big shouts out to Jennifer. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much.
What's going
But
on, Jenny?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Law just said what he had going. I'm gonna just say what I've got going before we start. You know, if y'all in here right now, you hadn't already, please like this video. Like the video for sure, and share the video before we get started. We got an awesome message today, and I believe it'll help a lot of people. Um, but right now, I got the Kings of Company. So make sure y'all tune in, like, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube. I'm a part of that awesome situation. So y'all make sure y'all get in there. Get in there. What's that? Oh, she talking about Miss. She talking about Miss Winter, Miss Jenny.
Yeah,
Hey
she
yo,
won last week.
yeah. Before I get started, what I offer to say. Shouts out to Jennifer. She did Tuesday about winning, man. It was so cool. I shared it on our platforms, man, and we just thankful for you tuning in and actually doing the homework because there was actually homework, and you made an A plus. So you was greatly we greatly appreciate. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. But got the Kings of Comedy for sure. I just last week I was asked to be in the San Diego Voyager magazine again. So I had to do the full interview and everything. I mean, I've been here just a year, and they picked me up when I first got here. wanted to check on my progress in San Diego, and it was like I was one of the biggest like wow, so they want to check in with me and they want to talk to me again. So I just finished that, man. So y'all check on that real soon. The San Diego Voyage, I'll be in the magazine again. You already know my shout out. I tried to shoot everybody out in the city of Memphis that always supported me. I thank y'all so much for the support that's always going to be home. So there's something new. And I got the FaharaCo.com. FaharaCo.com. That's where all the new merchandise gonna be. That's where all the
Yeah.
stuff gonna be at. FaharaCo.com is gonna be crazy. Wait, it's already up and live right now. So if you hadn't already, you can actually get to it from our actual.com, Fahara.com. I have the book from the podcast.
That'll
From
work.
the startup life. That's dope. She bought no, I think from this one. I think she got the book from this one. The book of the day. That's dope. That's dope, man. But yeah, oh Jenny, appreciate you. It's an awesome experience to be in a magazine and other people looking at you. You never now I still don't really know anybody here, so I still don't know how them people got up with me. But the fact that they thinking that I'm so interested, so interesting to be a part of what they're doing, it's just straight up blessing. But like I said, Fahara.com, FaharaCo.com, wherever you want to go, like that's where it is. So if you ever want to pick up Fahara merchandise, you can go there anytime, 24 hours a day. That's what I got going, man. And that's about it, man. If y'all want to follow me on YouTube, whatever, Fahara F's Television, y'all can go there and follow me there. Anything else you want to say, Law, before we get into it?
No, man, I just say congratulations, man. Keep doing your thing, and keep hitting it strong. One day we'll be on location. So when everything opened up, we'll be on location out there in San Diego. So hey, keep doing it, man. Keep making an influence.
Dude, listen. She proud. Hey, thank you, Miss Jennifer. That really means a lot. She said she proud of both of us, man. Much love. Thank you so much, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't wait till we get together and do a show. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, y'all think we be tripping over here. We can't see each other. We can't like hit each other on the shoulder or something with something funny. We can't do that on here. But man, when that day comes, oh man, it's gonna be something different, man. But
Oh yeah, that energy level would be woo, go to the roof around this bad boy.
10 on 10, man. And man, we're gonna go and get started. Before we get started, I would like for y'all to go ahead and share the video. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, this opportunity to you to talk to as many people as we can as far as what we're doing. And we're doing this for free. So it's not something that we're necessarily getting paid for right now. But if you do feel like you want to be a blessing, if we say something that you do like, 4 hours a part of this, and we said something that helped you and that uplifted you, the Kings of Company on cash going, and we with it. All right. So we about to get to it, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. By the way, we got these. I shared it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all coming too. We know, and I want y'all to know when we doing this, you can always comment. Always comment. I don't care if we in the middle of talking. Like we see it, we're going to get to it. Please comment. That helps us a whole lot with what we got going and what we doing with the Kings of Company. What we can, because somebody may be in the situation when they were like, I don't really want to say nothing, but you might have a question. It might be the answer to their question, or it may be the question they want to ask. So I want to let y'all know y'all free to talk with us throughout the show. So we're about to get into it. Dominique will be coming soon. He had a very important business meeting, man. We so proud of Dominique Lawson and Owls and the star in the community to help us as well. He's giving away free knowledge at the Startup Life as well. So if you haven't been to the Startup Life, go there. And matter of fact, before we start, Law,
Yes, sir.
you going crazy on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
You are going crazy on Clubhouse, man. Just tell the people where you at on Clubhouse and how to find you, man. Because I really want people to go to Clubhouse and check you out.
Yeah, just you can look up my clubhouse at Lawrence Thompson. I think it's Lawrence Thompson 80. Let me put it up. But if you type in just Lawrence Thompson, you'll see me on there. I say I club hop. I only club hop on the weekend. Every now and then I'll come throughout the week, but I do club hop on the weekends. Saying Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I come on there and talk about different topics that it's really, really pressing on my heart, but also give tools and tricks. I've been invited to a couple shows, being the keynote person on there. We've been talking about insurance and stuff like that. I've been on when it comes to mindset. We talked about the wealth gap. How do we help the wealth gap, or how do we get involved and shrinking the wealth gap, especially in Memphis, because there's over $30,000 gap between African Americans and Caucasians in the city of Memphis, and so how do we get that gap to go down? So so I'm on Clubhouse. Like I said, I only club hop on the weekends. I've been actually trying to put my name out there a little more. But I say utilize Clubhouse. For Android users, you kind of tough. It's kind of tough to have that for Android users. But if you are an iPhoner, you need to be on Clubhouse. Period. You have to be on Clubhouse. You need to be on Clubhouse. Even if you down low and don't speak, you need to go into Clubhouse. Now, listen. And I'll get off this horse, and this is my rant. Don't go to Clubhouse trying to get in those gossip rooms. That's I know it is very inviting, right? They talk about men, they talk about women, they talk about, how do you get over this and that? And we want to talk about, what happened with the Royals and all that type of stuff. Clubhouse has a whole bunch of array of topics to go into. Do not go in there and do that, right? Because then you get caught in there, and now you're not actually helped to better your business, better your brand, better you. Like, go have a strategic plan when you go in there. If you want to find out stuff about credit, people will tell you about credit. You want to find out stuff about real estate, people will tell you about real estate. But don't go in these rooms that, that's talking about nonsense, right? Don't do that. Like I said, you'll be caught up in that stuff, and it's horrible. But yeah, I'm on a Clubhouse, and I'm just doing shows, man. Find a way to get in front of a mic. That's my thing.
Yeah, man, you're doing an awesome job at that, man. Like coming in and tuning in with you, man, and listening to what you got, man. A lot of awesome information. I want to make sure I say that before we move on, man. You're doing an awesome job with that.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, now I know my screen may be free. Ahead in me, but but today, man, we got a that a lot of us would call common sense, but it's really just something that's needed, especially in the community, what we're doing and everything. Miss Jenny said great advice. I think she's talking about your club hopping on the weekend. So yeah, I'll make sure y'all check that out, man. It's really amazing. You're doing some good work over there. But a lot of people would call this common sense, but it's really something that we need, especially in business and what we do, and that is the willingness to listen and learn. Now, that's something big when it come to me, because I grew up in and when mama used to say kids are meant That's one of those things that I grew up in, and you talk too much, you probably get smacked in the mouth, and just like you have no choice but to listen and learn. And the thing is, I always thought it was kind of unfair, and I'm like, that's how it's unfair. Like I got a mouth, I should be able to talk, I should be able to do this. But the thing is that I understand it now as an adult. When I'm not on here, when I'm not on the internet doing stuff, I'm basically reading, studying, things like that. And it don't take a lot of loud noises to do anything. Like oh, that most definitely Granny ain't with it. Shouts out to Terry and Cornelia. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. But that's the real though, and it's like I understood what my mom was telling me. Now, it sounds I learned this for myself by recording music. When you're in a booth, and Lawrence know this too because he record too. When you're in a booth and it's soundproof and it's extremely soundproof, it's quiet. And quiet is loud as crap. Like that noise that you hear is irritating. And that's what slogan I came up with is quiet is the loudest noise. Because the longer you're quiet and you're listening to, like I live life having not to, I don't have to ask people a lot of questions at all. Because if I just stay quiet long enough and listen to them talk, they're going to tell me everything that I want to know. So if I'm getting in a relationship, I'm probably just listening to her talk because she gonna tell me about her brothers, her kids, her dad, her job. She gonna tell me everything, and I don't have to ask a question. All I got to do is sit there and listen and learn. So what you got on that before we get started, Law?
Yeah, so I know he's highlighting on the listen and learn, but I want to highlight one word in this topic in this title right here, right? Willingness. That is the key. A lot of times people are not willing to listen, and then they're not willing to learn either. So and that's us as humans. You know what I'm saying? We sometimes feel like we gotta a hold on what we need to have a hold on. We sometimes feel like we got the knowledge that we need and we move on, right? I was like that as a kid, and that's why I got in trouble in school a lot because I knew more than the teachers knew, and so being able to to tell yourself, be willing to listen and willing to learn from any avenue, right? Not saying we're experts in our fields. We're that leader in our field, and you guys are listening to us, which is amazing. We appreciate that. But are you willing to listen to a 5-year-old? Are you willing to listen to somebody who don't have status? Are you willing to listen to somebody who has a business but they're not profitable? Are you willing to listen to, and this is going to be a huge thing right here. Are you willing to listen to yourself and learn from yourself? A lot of people don't have a lot of mirror talk. They don't talk to themselves, and they're not willing to listen to themselves. And I get it. Sometimes your self-talk could be like, oh, you doing wrong, or you not doing right, or this like that. You got to be willing to hear yourself say that so that you can learn from it, and so you can change, so you can be transformed from it, right?
Right.
And so I want to really, target that, before we really get deeper into this. But yeah, willingness, man, that is the key. You're gonna listen and learn and hear a lot of things, man. There's so many things, there's so many avenues and so many things out there, so many mediums that sends, messages just hit you in every aspect of your life, right? You're gonna hear messages all over. But are you willing to listen? Are you willing to pay attention? That's a huge foundational thing.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that out there because the thing is, if you're not willing to listen, and they're in front of your face, you're just hearing it, and it's a difference between hearing and. It's crazy that we was about to get right into it, and man, we got the guy Get together, get the drum roll ready. We got the man Dominique Lawson
Man,
in the building.
y'all need to quit with all that, man. What's going on, fellas?
What's good?
You know me, living the dream, man. Living the dream.
Yeah.
Man,
Dominique,
sorry I'm late, everybody. Had a business meeting that ran a bit long, so I had to kind of, finish that up. So y'all know how it is.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Gotta pull the trigger on certain things. I get it. We gotta make it happen.
Hey,
Shake your hands and kiss baby. The more hands you shake, the more money you make.
There it is. There it is.
hey, there's nothing but church. So we're about to get into the subject today. And can y'all hear me fine? I want to make sure.
Yeah, we can hear you, but you keep cutting in and out.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
Man, that sucks. I've been trying to. We got you here, man. How was your last 2 weeks before we get started? How was your last 2 weeks?
It was good. It was busy. Just again, just working. You know what I mean? I working on a few things. Me and Kendall working on a few things. We got asked to pitch. I think I talked about this last time. I can't remember, but I got asked to pitch a pilot for PBS Kids, a podcast pilot for them. Working on that. Like I said, just got off this business meeting with a media company that's interested in us doing some stuff. So just working, man, just working. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. It is so much money out here, man. I'm just trying to get a little piece of it. You know what I mean?
Right, ABW, right. Always be working, baby.
From ABW to ABC, man, I always be closing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Hey, and I want to say this. I apologize to y'all, man. Like I've been trying to get this stuff together. I think it's my area that I'm in. I think that may be it. Why it's cutting in and out like it is. But Dominique, we were talking about the willingness, man, to listen and listen and learn. Is there anything that you want to say before we get started?
No, just real quick, man. Like it's important. I'm pretty sure I'm, just re-emphasizing something that's already been said before I got here, man. But like, you ain't learning, you ain't growing. It's that simple. So you ain't growing. It really is that simple.
I got you, man. But since you're here, and we always know we kick off with you, man. We ready for you, bro. We ready with everything you got. Give it to us, man.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, look, I'm not going to keep, too long because I know the people have already been waiting, and I do apologize for my tardiness and stuff like that. But like I said, if you're not learning, you're not growing. But that also means that, like, look, just because somebody doesn't do what you do doesn't mean you can't learn from them. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of times where people have been outside of the podcast industry, outside of the educational space. And they'd be like, hey, have you thought about, doing it this way? Have you thought about doing it that way? And so, like, many people come from many different walks of life, with their expertise and their guidance and their know-how and their experience and their knowledge, they book learnings, if you will. But it's very important that you got to be willing to listen and you got to be willing to learn. I mean, look, one of the things we talk about all the time is the spiral of learning, right? Because just because you read something at age 25, you go and read that same thing at age 40, it's the same text, but it has a totally different meaning. And so you got to be willing to listen to others. You got to be willing to do that work and seek out that information. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, unfortunately, people think like it's just gonna like drop it in a bucket or just fall in your lap. You know what I mean? And so sometimes you gotta go one of them monk voyages right into the mountains of the Himalayas or something. You know what I'm saying? And like go read Robert Kiyosaki's book or something, like on top of a mountain or whatever it is that you do to learn and grow. You know what I mean? You got to go do those things. And so again, if you're not learning, you're not growing. It's just that simple.
Yeah, man. Agree with you. Agree with you, man. It's like when we're in the situation, like, and I love what you said, and I love what the law said earlier. The willingness, even throughout everything you said, it's like you still got to be willing to want this. You got to be willing to sit down and listen, and know that you don't know everything. You
Them
know,
is facts. Them is
yeah,
facts. You just reminded me of a story, right? So like now, let me be clear. Disclaimer: I am not advocating for a life of crime. Let's be clear about that, okay? But what I am saying, there's this story I learned about how this guy, he would go and he'd be like, I think it was South Central LA. They was robbing people's houses and stuff, like stealing and stuff like that. But this one dude, he took an art class for like 3 months because he said one thing he feared was he didn't ever want to walk by the $10,000 art piece just to get $300 speakers. You know what I mean? And so it's like, again, not advocating for a life of crime. But my point is that, like, again, no matter whatever it is that you decide to do in this life, man, you gotta be willing to be open to that learning. And like this gentleman did, he sought that out. And so you have to seek out those opportunities to learn. And when you see those opportunities, take full advantage of them, right? Don't just learn the content, but also pick the brain of the person who created that content, right? Because like there's something there that they probably left out, and so they're waiting for you to ask the right question to unearth that gem that wasn't even in the original content.
Facts.
All right, I wanted to share the story because I thought that was important.
yeah. That was awesome. What you got on that one, Law?
Yeah, so even just kind of ride the wave. If you're not willing to learn, you're not willing to grow. If you're not willing to grow, you're not willing to go deeper. And so, listening is tied into learning. But if you're not willing to really want to learn it, your growth is going to be stunted. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the runt in your industry. You're going to be the runt in what you're doing. You're going to be the runt in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And then you're going to be wanting something spectacular. You're going to be wanting this huge, big payout, but you only want to learn this little bit, or you're not willing to open up and listen to those who are in the space that's probably telling you different things. Like, I really had to listen to others when it actually really helped me to grow, because, you're going to go a little bit off of talent, but skill is a different thing. So talent can get you wherever you got to go. But if you don't have the skill set to make sure you take it to the next level, it doesn't matter. Like look at Michael Jordan. We look at Michael Jordan, right? He had a little bit of talent, but he learned the skill set. And what made his talent amazing is that he learned the skill set enough to where now we regard him as being a great player, right? Now LeBron, he comes in. I'm not knocking this Michael Jordan LeBron comparison, but he come in. He had a whole lot of talent. Like he had a little short game, whatever, but he had a lot of talent. But he had to come in and sit under somebody to actually perfect that skill, so then he can be who he is today. So listening and learning for your growth is very key. But don't just rely on yourself. Listen to other people, like Dom said, and like Vara said, listen to other people, because your next answer is in something around you. Your next breakthrough is in something around you. Are you paying attention to it? Are you listening to it?
Sounds like great information, man. I appreciate that, Dominique, man. That was well needed, man. And while we're on Dominique right now, man, I heard about this book, man. And you sent it. I really want you to talk about it and give it to the people, man. This is the book of the day from Dominique Lawson.
Absolutely. So, we recently talked to Raja Manar, who is currently, not former, because normally he talks about a former. He is currently sits in the C-suite. He is the chief marketing officer and chief communications officer for a little known credit card company called MasterCard, right? You might have heard of MasterCard from time to time. Like, so he's the chief marketing officer over at MasterCard. And so he wrote this book, Quantum Marketing, right? Quantum marketing, mastering the new marketing mindset for tomorrow's consumers. And so if you go over and listen to the Startup Life podcast, our conversation is there. We had a great conversation and stuff like that. So, and he really talks about this new age of marketing, talking about learning what's new and getting ahead of the curve. And so he's saying that we're getting ready to go into a new age of how marketing works, and where a lot of people who do marketing the way they do now may be obsolete fairly soon. That way of marketing may be obsolete fairly soon. When you talk about the new technologies when it comes to marketing and stuff like that. So again, Quantum Marketing is the book, but I want to show you something here because see, HarperCollins sent me another, book here, right? So I got two versions of the book here. So if anybody goes and listen to the Startup Life podcast, and if you could tell me what's the biggest technology that's going to make a difference in the new wave of marketing, I will send you Raja Manar's book. I will send you this book. You will get this book for absolutely free. HarperCollins sent me a second copy by accident. Don't say nothing. So I will send you this book. If you can tell me the number one technology that's out there that's really going to affect how marketing works in the future.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Like, be a part of this. I'll be wanting to be a part of this, man. So this right here is where you can find the book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
if you listen to the podcast, you will be able to. You got an opportunity. The law, man. That's a nice situation right there, right?
Oh yeah, hey, marketing is key. If you're not marketing and you want to start a company, it's gonna be tough to get in front of people, man. It's gonna be tough, and so you need to know the new technologies. I'm a guy that kind of grab hold of new things and be staying on top of it. So I know I got to go listen myself. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm ready to hear what the new one is because I got to get in there, man. It's like
just to be clear, so there's a multitude of technologies that's going to be like that's going to be like on the forefront of marketing, stuff like that. One of those technologies is the smart speaker. How marketing is going to happen on the smart speaker. We're talking about Alexa and Siri and stuff like that. But there's one particular technology that we talk about that he's a mainstay in his book that's going to be the absolute game changer.
Yeah. I mean, and you really want to pay attention to this stuff too, because like I don't watch TV no more. Well, I don't have like cable and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. So we have these streaming services. So when I want to binge watch or something like that, I want to watch those. But now they're adding these ads in and they putting QR codes in. I saw this one lady put the QR code in there and say, hey, scan it right now. And then boom, and you get, and it's like QR codes are coming back, right? Mm-hmm. They thought they were dead, they coming back. And it's like, it's in the commercial. Like you have to watch it. It's in the commercial. And it's like, oh, wow. And then it comes back and you just scan it just to see what it is. And now you locked in. So yeah. Hey, I'm on it. I might be listening to Startup Life tonight. My notebook, like, let's go.
Well, that's awesome, Dominic. And I know that's going to help a lot of people. I know I'm probably cutting in and out, but I appreciate that, Dominique. That's going to help a lot of people. Y'all make sure y'all go and check out this book. What I'm gonna say gonna be short and sweet because, like I said, I don't know really what's going on, but we're gonna get to it. So I just want to say this: when you, a lot of times we think when we graduate that we're done learning, and we graduate college that we're done learning. No, that's not what it is at all. My thing is that when you go to my.com, it says student of the game. That's the first thing you see. Because I don't care if you're the last person hired or you're CEO of the company. You're going to be a student the whole way through. Somebody got to teach you how to be a CEO. Somebody got to teach you the things to learn to when you first get on the job, how to do this, how to flip the burger, how to do the fries. You're always going to be learning. It's always a learning process through your whole life. So we don't want to get to a situation where we feel like we everything. And hold on, what's it say? Check out. I just wanted to make sure I see that comment. I didn't know what it said, but we want to make sure there's room to learn. It's all education is key. It don't have to be math. It don't have to be and that builds you. And any of those things, those are the things that we need in life. I'm telling you because I actually know people think that they know it all. And we call them know-it-alls, but they really out there. These are real people on the everyday basis. And my mom always said, and I said on the other episodes, she always said, get around people that's doing what you do, but not just doing it, successful at it as well. And that's how I live my life, by learning and being around other people that's smarter than me. So when I think of listening and learning, I think of just being quiet and just being aware of everything that's around me, everything that's being said to me. Of sales, the evolution of marketing, all of this stuff is changing every day. And if everything that's changing all the time. So if it was this week or this week, guess what? It's going to change. If all business and entrepreneurship and technology was the same, we wouldn't grow. So why not grow? Why not be a part of the growth? Why not be a part of the new technology, the new things that's going on? It's people out here that's giving us the knowledge. Personally called YouTube University, because I learned over half the stuff I do off YouTube. You know, and it's crazy that we're live on YouTube and we're giving you this knowledge as well. So it's to a point. YouTube. Hey, real, no for real, man.
100% learn podcasting off of YouTube. How to edit, how to create a show, all that.
But that's the reality. It's no reason for anybody to not know now. At first it was because we was afraid to pick up books. But now you don't even have to pick up a book all the time. Like certain stuff you probably still need to go to the book for. But it's people on here giving the knowledge for free. I mean, some of the most successful people in the industry are people that was not afraid to learn something new. I feel like every successful person in the industry felt like they didn't know it all, and they learned truly successful. So I just wanted to say those things. Hopefully I wasn't chopping up a whole lot. But I did want to say those things, man. And I want to encourage you. We do not know everything. We don't. It's
for
knowledge.
Jenny, I think Jenny got it.
Yeah.
I think Jenny got it. It is artificial intelligence. It's artificial intelligence. The way that marketing is going to. I'm sorry for I'm going to cut you off. I wanted to acknowledge the way that's one of the biggest things that's going to affect marketing in the coming age, in the fifth paradigm, as he likes to call it, is artificial intelligence. So go ahead, get off that Amazon. Go ahead, get off that Amazon website. I'm gonna go ahead and send you that book. Fahar, if you would coordinate and get her address so we can send that to her.
Say that again.
I'm just saying, let's go ahead, coordinate so we can get her address so we can send her the book.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Mm-hmm. I'm on it as we speak. But that's all I had. I'm sorry about one of my other lives, man. But I appreciate y'all. Hopefully, I said something that could be a good help. Know that I'm happy to know that I don't know everything. I'm happy to know that I don't know everything, because I have room to learn and I have room to grow. So Dominique, man, what you got on it, man? What you got on what was said?
It goes back to, kind of what Lawrence was saying, but also to add on to what you were saying. It's like, look, man, like I have learned so much from YouTube University. Like you have no idea. And honestly, those that I think it took like a 10, 15-minute video on how to edit and like maybe a 20-minute video on like podcasting in general. And I was good to go. So think about that for a second. 35 minutes of just sitting there on YouTube, learning a brand new skill that is blowing up like hotcakes right now. And it totally changed my life. And so now I turn that skill into a money-making machine and then learn. So, and then money-making machine gets to talk to the best business minds in the world to create even more value, to create even more money. Man, look, y'all better not sleep on learning. I'm dead. I'm being dead serious, man. Like the thing is, man, it's like, you know, and you so right about what you said, man. People think when you graduate high school, like that's it. I'm done. Physics don't exist no more. English don't exist no more. Math don't exist no more. That's not how this works. There's always something to learn. There's always, and no matter how top, you know, this goes back to Lawrence. Goes back to Lawrence's, what he was talking about. I don't care how great you are. There's always a little bit more you can squeeze out of that lemon. Always a little bit more. And so when he talked about Michael Jordan, that's what I was thinking about, man. There's always a little bit more, always getting better. Even on Michael Jordan's last year, he working on his jump shot. Michael Jeffrey Jordan in the last year, his career is working on his jump shot. Right. Even Denzel Washington, somebody was asking him, and keep in mind, this is after training day. This is after the Oscar win and stuff like that. This was like 2 years ago. I think it was Jamie Foxx was interviewing him, right? And he's like, hey, man, what you up to? Just trying to get better. If Denzel Washington is saying, I'm just trying to get better, ain't nobody got an excuse on their craft and stuff like that to try to get better and always learning and working. So that's my kind of take on what you were saying, brother.
Hey man, that's an awesome take on that. Well, that's an awesome take on my take. Hey, Law, man, we need some encouraging words, man. And I know you got them for us, man. What you got on this subject? Let us know, brother.
All right. So on this subject here is I'm about to say this, and you may have heard it. You may have heard it a lot of times. And this is possibly going to help out with relationships. It's going to help out with business. It's going to help out with family members. It's going to help out with kids, all this type of stuff. Don't listen to respond. Listen to learn. And a lot of times we get into a place where we're listening to people, but we're trying to anticipate how we're going to respond to it. And we miss the gems in there. We miss what is given to us. We miss what is going to be, that thing that push us to that next level. And so we're always trying to respond to it. We're always trying to respond to it. Even if you get into a relationship and you're talking to somebody in a relationship, are you really listening to learn what that person is really trying to communicate to you? The biggest thing that we say in relationship is, what is the biggest thing that ends relationship? Communication. Communication is why. Why is this the big thing? Because we don't listen to learn. We're listening to respond. And so when you're building a business, you're building a brand, you're building anything, if you're trying to respond or anticipating a response, you didn't really listen to what that individual or that item or whatever it is there. And so what I just want to encourage you today is slow down. Like Fahar said, get quiet, right? I know you want to respond. I know it's so tempting. It is super tempting that you got to respond to it. I don't want nobody to say this to me. Your boss could be telling you something. Your boss says something that irritates you, right? Now that irritation is funneling down everything. And the old boss is still trying to talk to you, but you got this injury in your ear that he irritated you or she irritated you. Listen, it's going to be difficult, but you have to train yourself to settle down, get quiet, listen to learn what they're saying. And then once you learn what they're saying, it can take you to the next level. It can take you to where you need to go. it can move your business. It can move your brand to where you need to go. So don't get into a place where you just trying to respond. And I know we got a lot of women on here. National Women's Day was International Women's Day was, I think it was yesterday or something like that.
It was, yes, it was.
And we appreciate you women. You know, we got a lot of women that's watching us, but this is what I want to say to the women. And it's not to knock you guys. It's not to knock you guys. Sometimes you have to be that type of person. But what if you slow down when you heard something and you wanted to learn what that person was saying? What if you slow down and you wanted to hear something to your kids, to your boyfriend, to your husband, right? Instead of coming out and wanting to have a response, you actually sitting there and learning. I promise you, I believe with everything in my heart. And I'm not saying this just to women, but I'm saying it because I had to learn this, is that I settle myself. I talk a lot. So I settle myself to get quiet, to listen so that I can learn what she's telling me. And then try to respond after I learn what she's telling me. So when it comes to businesses, and listen to your customer to learn, because your customer is going to tell you something to do. Listen to your haters. I say this all the time. Haters are necessary. Don't be like, I got to get these haters out of my life. That's dumb, right? And the reason why I say it's dumb is because haters see things that your friends don't see. And then haters going to tell you stuff that your friends not going to tell you, because your friends love you enough to not tell you. But a hater going to say, you should have did this, you should have did that. Once you listen to them and learn what it is, you correct that. Now you can see whatever it is that you can build. And you never know. That hater now has sent you to the next place. I really cringe, and I'll get off this horse. I really cringe when people say, I'm getting off social media because it's so negative, right? And I'm like, where is social media negative at? I'm trying to figure that out. This artificial intelligence is tapping into your behavior. Social media is not doing anything. Social media don't do anything at all. It's just like your computer. You like, this computer is stupid. It's only as smart as the operator. So it's operator error. So if you are in a place like that and you saying these haters and all this type of stuff, listen to your haters, because your haters is probably going to communicate to you of how to move to that next level. Don't start bashing them and go off. I need to go off on them, or, hey, man, I need to get back at them, man. I don't like what they doing to me. No. Stop, listen, learn, and get better. Period. That's it. Like, don't listen to respond. Listen to learn. And I'm out.
Drop the mic.
I lost the camera. I was out there. I lost the camera. Bring the camera back.
Hey, so
hold it now.
I just want to add to a few things, Lau said really quickly, man, because like, especially like that hater piece. Okay, like, look, man, I welcome them. Like, come on, let's go. Because the thing is, man, it's like they add fuel to the fire. And I'm not going to shy away from this, man. Like, sometimes I feel like, I create monsters that don't exist. You know what I mean? Like Jordan tells the famous story, man, about like that dude said something to him and he went and dropped 35 on him, then come to find out that dude didn't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you need that, right? You need that monster that don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Because it really does drive you. Now you gotta, do it when you need it, right? You can't have it all the time, right? Because that can be dangerous. But every once in a while, like you said, what? I didn't call your stuff. No, yeah, you did. Whatever. I bet. Whatever. You about to get this work now, right? But the second thing I want to talk about that Law said perfectly, man. Like you gotta somebody said this the other day. Silent and listen have the same letters. Sometimes you gotta shut the hell up so you can listen and get that learning. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta like be quiet so you can like receive, right? That intelligence, that intellect, that knowledge that you're trying to get, man. Sometimes you just got to be quiet, right? We talking about like that willingness to learn, that willingness to grow, man. Like sometimes you got to shut up. You can't know it all. I'm sorry. Like we all, the smartest person in the room is the person willing to say, I don't know. The smartest person is willing to say, I don't know. So go ahead, shut up now. But that's I just wanted to add that because I thought that was important.
That's super dope. Silent and listen had the same letters.
Same letters, man.
I'm sitting up here spelling it in my head while I'm looking at it on the screen. Like, you know what?
Somebody told me the other day, I was like,
right.
So
You know what? Hey. I know if Fahari, he's still there. I'm like, he may.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to y'all, man. I'm here, man. I'm listening to y'all, man. I'm excited, dude. Like I know, like I said, I know I'm going in and out, man. But y'all giving a show right now, man. And man, I thank you for that. That was really meaningful. Like, and like I said, is common sense. A lot of people say listen and learn and common sense. But the thing is that everything ain't common to everybody.
That's true.
You know, and so we have to fill in those blanks as entrepreneurs and be known that our customers don't know everything and we don't either. You know, we're all in the experience together, and we're building together. You're helping your closet or your portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
Man, is any other things that was said between you guys? If any other thing,
well, I'll see if I can grab it because yeah, you chopping really really bad. So those who are watching us, throw a question out there if you guys have a question about what we talked about. So we can respond to that. We love questions. We love for you to ask a question. Throw any question out there so that we can hear or we can actually say something. But for me, and I'll kind of piggyback and tie everything together. We talked about growth. We talked about listen to others. We talked about listen to to learn, not to respond. And the whole key thing is we don't want to forget the willingness. What we don't want to forget the willingness. We just don't want to forget that. So that all the stuff that we told you, all the stuff that we put out, make sure you wrap that up with the bold willingness, because a stubborn person, man, is gonna stay in the position that they're in. I get it all the time, even in the city when I'm talking to people and whatever, and I'll be like, "Yo, this is out here." Well, man, they got excuses all the time. Man, this is going on. Man, that is going on. Man, it's gonna always be going on. That's why I love Jim Rome. They asked Jim Rome, they said, well, when what next year gonna look like? He said the same. They were like, hold on, but what do you mean it's gonna be the same? He said it's gonna be the same. He's like, so you gonna tell me that we get a new president, taxes may be different, that you said it's gonna be the same. He said it's gonna be the same because you the same. He said it's gonna be the same because you the same. So no matter what's happening on the outside can transform. I left Memphis and I wasn't here for almost a year. I come back to Memphis and it is things that are up that I ain't seen yet. And it's like a new city to me. And so things around you going to change, but are you willing to change? And that's going to happen to have the willingness to listen and learn for those things that are out there to improve your life.
Also, just to add to that, when we talk about just not physical location, change what y'all putting out there on social media. Like when y'all talk about like negativity on social media, I don't know what you're talking about. All on my social media feed is like business leaders selling books. That's all on my social media feed. I don't know what you talking about. And the funny stuff for Hara put up there too. That's funny too.
Hey man, y'all gotta stop, man. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, like that van truck we was talking about the other day. That's another show.
Yeah, that's another show right there, man. But I appreciate everybody. Look at Dominique, man.
I'm sorry. I know I'm being the class clown right now. My bad. I have fun doing this with you guys every 2 weeks and sharing this great knowledge that we have and stuff we come across, man. So I'm just having a little fun. My bad, boss. Don't find me. Don't find me, man.
No, bro, you're in a great place, man. I appreciate you guys, man. And if you all hadn't already, like, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube to the channel where you get this information for free. And we got big stuff coming soon. I was hoping I could get with them before it starts because we got some big stuff coming soon.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, merch. Merch.
The merch.
Yeah. Yeah, but we got some stuff coming soon, man. Like I said, I heard I'm chopping up. We got some stuff coming soon, and I'm gonna get with the guys and we're gonna talk. I'm gonna get with the guys and we're gonna talk. I know I'm breaking up, but if y'all want to go ahead and sign out, please.
Go ahead, Law. I'm gonna let you take it, man.
Oh, well, this is the thing, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching us. Make sure you like, share, bring people in. Let them know that every 2 weeks on a Tuesday, we will be coming out here. We'll be coming on 5 Central Standard Time in our time. I don't know the specific times, but we'll get that together. But you guys, listen, 3 Pacific. So do not take advantage of letting us know any questions or something like that. Respond to us. We do have we on LinkedIn, we on Twitter, we on every social media platform out there. And if you decide that you would like to donate to us, you can hit us up on the Cash App. We do make sure that we take care of that money that you give us, and we do use it to better not only just the production, but to actually better you. We want to be able to reward you for always coming in and tapping into us. We want to pour back into you guys as y'all pour back into us. So make sure you share, like, and give it to everybody. And we the Kings of Company, and we gonna get out of here and do what we do. And so we gonna get out of here. And we love you guys.
We go. That is